Hello everyone, thank you for coming to our presentation. This is our idea for our festival event, and at the end I hope we can convince you to sponsor our event. My name is Ivar, I'm the project leader. I'm in charge of leading the project. Then we have Chander, who is the manager of our creative section, and Crystal, who is our financial manager, Katrine, who is head of the promotion, and Colin, who takes care of the production. And now I will pass back to Chander, who will tell us a little bit about the presentation overview.
Yes, thank you, Ivar. Our presentation overview. We're going to talk about the vision, the reason for a sober and healthy event, the activities on the festival itself, our partners / sponsors, the control aspect to legally help the festival and just prevent anything from happening, marketing and finance. Next slide, please. Our vision for a SAHO festival. The festival is held outdoors. Why a festival outdoors? We decided that it creates a sense of freedom, and it already sets the mood when you held the festival in the nature. We have a food and beverage area where all the partners are gonna set up a stand and sell their stuff. Music. We have 3 stages, but on every stage 3 different types of genres of music, so everybody has something they might like. Lectures and workshops, that is to keep people from drugs and just let them focus on other things. And a camping area for people who want to stay overnight because they enjoy the festival so much they just won't leave. Alright, now I'm going to pass the microphone to Colin.
Thank you, Chander. Well, as a production manager, I'm actually responsible for what's going to happen on this festival. Like, how we're going to keep people from drugs and keep it interesting at the same time. Well, as you see, drugs are normal these days. We have ADE and all those techno parties in and around Amsterdam. And it's very normal to use drugs on those festivals. But after the festivals, people say, yeah, we have a great time. But how do you feel right now? Yeah, I feel not good for the next 2 days. So that's why we want to do it different. We want to create an outdoor festival which really creates this happiness feeling for everyone without any substances. And why we want to do this? Because there's too much danger when it comes to using drugs. Either people are going to pass out, that happens a lot under influence, or people are going to drive under influence. And when people drive under influence, it creates a lot of danger, not only for the cops, but also for the people surrounding the people who drive under influence. Well, as we are in the Amsterdam forest, we have some water surrounding there. It's a small lake, and we're going to do some water activities as well. One very famous upcoming sport event is stand-up paddling. And stand-up paddling is basically just rowing with a surfboard. And it creates lots of relaxation. You can do it together, and it really gives you a good feeling. And we also have our partner Fit for Free. It's a sport gym. They're gonna give workshops how to do fitness the proper way, and they're gonna give you some nutrition information, how to stay healthy, of course. And we also have other different activities. And then besides the sport activities, we also have the lectures, like how we're gonna find an alternative for drugs. Well, that could be solved with sports, but they're gonna explain you later more about that. And well, an addiction is never really good, but if you want a certain addiction, maybe it's good to find another addiction, like sporting, for instance, or a nutrition program. And we also have the natural high and solution to freedom. Those are pretty similar lectures, and I'm very happy if you visit them, because, okay. I'm going to hand the chair over to Ivar.
Yes, thank you, Colin. Alright, so our partners for the festival are these. Their food partners will take care of the food at our festival, and we have done it in such a way that they will outsource their stands which means that they get the opportunity to advertise their name in return for them paying for the stands as well as the stages, because the stages will be sponsored by them too, and we will be hiring a company that builds the stages, but the sponsors will be paying for it. So that's basically what that is. Can you move on to the next slide? The control aspects, an important part. Different permits, of course, are needed. For example, the location permit, we need to get it down with the municipality of Amsterdam. We need to get a permit for the food. But the permit for the food is being taken care of the food stands. And we also need, for security, of course, a permit and a plan, safety plan, of course. And maybe the most important of all is the permit to play music during breaks or to use music at all at the festival, which will go through BOEMA. Yes, next one. So this one is for Katrien.
Thank you, War. I'm a marketing and communication manager, and so communication is a very important part of preparing and launching the project or event. We have a strategy for communication with the main target group and sub-target group as well. We also have plans for the phase before the festival, during the festival, and right after that. Our main target group is young people 18-25 years old. We should make them aware of the danger of alcohol and drugs. We're gonna start with a Facebook group, with a Facebook event, because it's basically the main place where young people can find a place like our event to spend time. Right after that, we're gonna start our advertisement campaign on the radio. So after that, after they gonna hear it on the radio, they have a reliable source to find information, which is a Facebook event. We're also gonna start handling flyers on the universities so we can gain more young people at the festival, and also we're gonna place some posters all around the city. Furthermore, we're gonna invite some bloggers so they can put their advertisement on their Instagram. It's gonna be healthy style, the bloggers that are rooting for healthy style. And there are probably some people who just want to meet their favorite bloggers, and there are probably gonna be some people who just lead the same healthy lifestyle and they can spread it. We can launch the Instagram page where we're gonna put some advertisement, put some pictures that we can show how we prepare for the festival, and after we can still post some pictures there so we can remind people that they've been there, they're gonna like it, they're gonna want to attend this festival once again in the next year if we have plans for that. And now I'm gonna handle my microphone to Crystal, who's gonna talk about financial part.
Thank you, Catherine. I'll be going through some of the finance with you. If we look at the first graph on the top of the screen, we can see that we have a bit of a revenue at the end of the event. We will monitor our sales throughout the event to make sure the revenue is as predicted. Going down to the second graph, it will show our security expenses, which are slightly higher. As your vision is a drug-free event, we'll make sure enough security is in place to do checkpoints and make sure nobody is driving under influence. Taking a look at the last graph, you'll see the stage expenses. Each stage is customizable by you to make sure your message comes across correctly. That's all for the finance. Thank you for watching. Ivar is going to end the presentation with you.
Thank you, Crystal. All right, so that was our presentation of our idea. I want to thank Trimbos Institute for being here, listening to our idea. And if you have any questions, you can ask them now.